Stadium in Tempe. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the BYU Cougars and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Checking in with the Sun Devils head coach before the game, one of the things that Coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in their game last week, and so today, their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Sun Devils offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
Well, it's interesting. You talk to this coaching staff, and they don't make any bones about it, David. They say the strength of our offense is the right side of our offensive line. We've got a right guard and a right tackle that we feel can physically...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just smothered on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Runs through a man. He might have space. He's at the touchdown, ASU. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's coming out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Tells the run, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Now the toss. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Makes a catch at the 10. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You're going to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Slips one, continues to fight for yards. Got a little grass.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick completion on the out. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick give. Knocked down, but not before. Into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And it's up and no good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. That's going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Buys a little time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Looking to the big tight end. In traffic, it's Lockett. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Offense in an empty set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. On target to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll ride him again. All over him immediately.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Working the ground game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw one first. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Sun Devils! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the BYU sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The lone back's got it. Hard running there. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Motion from the wide receiver. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, they're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come.
Open field on the right. Touchdown ASU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Cougars sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Can they catch him? Touchdown, Arizona State! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And they did tack on the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's the give off the left side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's got enough. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Left side, it's good. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, gonna throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Right down the middle. Working on the right. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Going to throw it deep. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's going to run it. Powers through the defender. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, ASU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. 2nd and long here. Handoff from the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. He'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 16, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Wolverines, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the second half. the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. Under pressure. Breaks loose. Breaks into the open. The 20. The 10. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night.
And that's such a...
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They send the tight end in motion. First play of this drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Finds his man. Running through contact. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pratt. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it. Fighting off the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And this one splits the up. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Going with the ground game left. Oh, he's got some space. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. There's some room at the 30. Inside, slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Out wide left, it's Knox. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
to share more cooking recipes? and cornbread was good. Guess not. Thank you. I was not planning on doing another one, but I will think about it.